Welcome back to CoverStory Highlights 2025 General Election Constituency Profile Series. Raw, unapologetic, and grounded in truth. Today we continue our deep dive in the parish of Manchester, stopping first in Manchester Northeast. Manchester Northeastern is the newest of the four constituencies in the parish, created in 1966, just ahead of the 1967 general election. The Jamaica Labour Party's William Billy McLaren, a larger-than-life personality, captured the seat that year and held it for 2 terms before passing the baton on to Len Kirby. Kirby kept the JLP's flag flying until 1989, buoyed in part by the PNP's boycott of the 1983 general election. In 1989, Calvin Lynn of the PNP broke the JLP's streak, edging out a young Audley Shaw by just 210 votes. But that PNP triumph was short-lived. By 1993, Len stepped aside and Audley Shaw seized the opportunity, defeating the PNP's Kenneth Neater by 795 votes. What made this win remarkable was that it happened even as the PNP swept the island under Michael Manley, winning 52 of the 60 seats in Parliament that year. Shaw solidified his hold in 1997, beating the PNP's Errol Gentles, the NDM's Wayne Chen, polling 6,965 votes, so Gentles 5,568 and Chen's 1,851. The victories kept coming. In 2002, Shaw again prevailed. Then in 2007, he defeated Paul Lynn, Calvin Lynn's son, by over 1,400 votes, showing that family legacy alone wouldn't turn the tide. In 2011, businessman Valenton Wint ran for the PNP and he lost to Shaw by 576 votes. Wint tried again in 2016, but Shaw widened the margin this time by more than 1,000 votes. Wint then shifted to St. Anne Southwestern in 2020, but Shaw never looked back. He secured the biggest margin yet in Manchester Northeastern, 6,909 votes to Donald Jackson's 2,990 votes. For over 3 decades, Shaw made this seat an undisputed JLP stronghold. Fast forward to 2025, and the game has changed. Audley Shaw has stepped down, and the PNP, sensing opportunity, is back with Valenton Wint, who now returns to familiar ground after 2 failed tries and a defeat in St. Anne. This time he faces Senator Audrey Marks, Jamaica's former ambassador to Washington, who is stepping into representational politics for the first time. Wint knows the terrain well, and pundits argued that he's best positioned to finally flip the seat, especially since Marks is a newcomer and was selected after a very public fallout when Shaw revealed he preferred Craighead councillor Omar Miller as his successor. Or will Audrey Marks carry the JLP to victory despite being the new kid on the block and also new to the ground game in Manchester Northeastern? Drop your thoughts below. Let us hear from you in the comment section. This was CoverStory Highlights, a 2025 Election Constituency Profile Series. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and drop your comments below. Stay tuned. Next, we turn our lens on Manchester Southern.